Well, hey folks, Species 7 here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Farm Sim 17. We are here, of course, on the Pine Cove Productions. Geez, I just realized something. You know, if I'd have started this 6 minutes earlier, it would be the exact same time in real life as it is in the game. That's pretty cool. Yes, indeed, it is 7:15 in the morning here in beautiful British Columbia. And I am getting these last two fields. As you can see, 5 and 6 are not quite as ferted as we might care them to be. Boy, that was bad English. I'm sorry. So yeah, I'm just taking care of that before we get on with the day's things, as it were. So, spray on. There we go. And yeah, it's, as I can't actually see any differences here because of the thickness of the foliage, as it were. I'm kind of going to rely on GPS to get me through this particular job. But everything else we have, other than, I would imagine, our meadow. Yeah, our Go! Well, there we are. We have 600 liters of fertilizer in that one spot. We're going to have 9-foot tall plants. Yeah, the meadow is the only other thing. But it's a little restrictive between the trees, the fences, etc. So rather than this, I just tend to use the weeder to keep it up to snuff. It's a much smaller, more maneuverable way of getting fertilizer into things. So, other than that, looks like we're going to have a sunny day. So I didn't mention last time, but I was in such a rush to get all the grass in because it was going to rain. Well, this would be episode before last. Guess what? I kid you not. I started to advance time so I could get down to the next morning. 10 minutes from when I signed off the episode, it started just hammering down rain. Oop. Come on now. You want to tell me you didn't see that tree, man? There you go. So yeah, we got our got the grass collected just in time. Oh, it would help if you used control instead of shift there, funny boy. And spray on. But, as you saw last episode, we did successfully get all of it indoors. Ooh. Amazing, eh? Little tiny bump at cab level, and the tips of those sprayers are bouncing 8-10 feet up and down in the air. Oopsie. I was thinking we needed to fertilize the crops across the road. Now, I had no idea how the heck we were going to do the hops. I think that we can actually do the grapes with this machine by going between the rows. I believe these bars will actually project over the top of the grapes, at least at their present height. But it turns out, oddly enough, even though we did zip-de-doodle on those fields, they have the triple fert already applied. So, yeah, interesting, you know. Now, the one thing with these fields, they were never plowed, so. No. Quite that treed area. Alright, well, the grass around here is going to get a little extra fert in it. Alrighty, let's get you going. Whoosh. Alright, are we, oh yeah, we're clear all the way down that side. Well, like I say, we should get some nice thick grass. Although I don't think it actually works that way, I'm just kidding. I think the only time you can actually fertilize, geez, that's going to be close, you know. The only time, ooh, it's going to be way closer to this tree. Are we actually going to hit here? I'm thinking we are. Alright, so let's just do that. We don't actually need the GPS on for the rest of this. We know we simply have to get this last bit underway, so good enough. And then I've got field 6 to do, and that should be it for our multi-spray here. Wow, this is quite the thing, eh? Yeah, there's no way you can judge how far away that is. At least I certainly couldn't. My depth perception doesn't work that way. Da-dee-dee-dee. Alrighty. And as soon as you hit the end of the field, and we're good. Alrighty. So now, we need to make it up to field 6, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna have to fold this thing. I was hoping we could just trundle along somewhere, but both sides of this are a little nasty for space. So we're also going to head out today and see how our production is doing. There might be worth to pick up some of the pallets and such and take them to the creamery. We'll see how it goes. I don't know what happened to my smaller trailers, so the little Marshalls. I think I might have taken them out of the mod folder. Oops. Alright. This isn't exactly a small field, but that's okay. Alright, let's see where that puts us. Shall we? Alright, we're going to want to flip you 90 degrees. Boink. Nice. And, a little bit of overlap looks good to me. Yes, it does. Ah, can actually see it on the corn, eh? Nice. Yes, indeed. Looks like we're gonna have enough spray to get us through. Ooh, this is a little big. Maybe we will, maybe we won't. Oh well. Does that one not, no, it doesn't, eh? Oh, there we go. That's how you lower it down. That's better. I want about there, just over the crops. Perfect. I think it was a little bit high. And it was some of it just blowing in the wind, as it were. It's a little bit off the edge of the field, too, isn't it? Is it getting progressively worse here? I wonder if maybe we're not quite square to things. No, it's running the row square enough. Yeah? It's running the exact same row. Oops. We should have moved the whole thing over a couple of feet. We're going to have a 6-foot wide strip here at the end that's not going to be fertilized. No. Better some than none, I guess. I haven't done it yet, but I'm thinking I'm probably going to go into the zip file and take the locomotive, the zip that causes those locos to go so loco out of it. Whoa. A little bit crazy once you turn the sprayer off. I wasn't expected to be hitting those speeds so quickly. So yeah, I think I am. It's getting to be just a little too much of a nuisance. So I figured rather than whining about it, we'll just go in and pull that. Apparently it's just a zip file within the map mod, so not a biggie. not a biggie. Because I've found that even if you jump to the trains and set the cruise control down to, like, you know, a respectable 10 kilometer an hour or something, when you log in the next time, it's right back to, you know, a bazillion miles an hour. So, wow. I imagine the people in that passenger car are about ready to chuck their cookies at this point. Now, this will not allow me to hire a worker. I'm not sure what the deal is with that. You know, I mean, I realize this field has been fertilized twice, but the fact that it does take a third layer, I would have thought they would have allowed hired worker. But unfortunately, if I press hired worker, the thing stops, shuts off, and goes, hired worker B, Q, C, whatever, has completed their task. And I'm thinking, yeah, if your task was to show up to work and go, well, I think I'm going home today, and then leave, yeah, okay. Beyond that, no. You're finished your task when I go, well, that's it, call it a day. Yeah. You may be able to hire people in this game, but you're sure as heck never the boss, I'll tell you. Oh my. Dexter Cat is out meowing his face off again. I don't know what gets into that boy, I really don't. He's the most vocal thing I've ever run into. You think them monkeys in the Jungle movies are squawky? Yeah, you should try living with my cat. And kaboom. Let's try and miss all the trees. Da-da-dee-dee. Well, it's questionable, but I think we're going to have enough spray to get through here. Wow. You put that thing too low, it'll be bouncing off the ground, eh? Well, it is pretty good, though. Well, I mean, you look at these things, and sure enough, they got everything coming right dead on these spouts and such. Yeah, I don't know. For those detractors that say there's just no differences between 15 and 17, well, I'll tell you, they didn't quite have it down to such a fine art on 15, did they? That's really good. Really good. Yeah. Pretty impressive stuff. Pretty impressive indeed. So I see that hay bale, or the heck they call it, straw mod? I see you can buy that directly from the authors of the mod for 20-something euro squiggles, or whatever the heck that thing is. And yeah, I don't know about a Canadian price, probably $300 or who knows. Who knows? They're not kind to us here, I'll tell you. Oh yeah, we're gonna have lots at this rate. Rots and rots and rots. Okay. The other thing is, I'm hoping that particular DLC, near as I can tell, I guess it's some sort of official DLC. You know, either that or mod groups are just getting real fancy. But if it is, I'm hoping that it actually makes the farm sim list of DLC. You know what I mean? That way it will be available to patch into my Steam account, because I do have the Coon DLC, but every time I change maps, because it doesn't automatically install on the Steam. It was a key that was given to me by one of our viewers, and Darren Castle, actually. And yeah, it's because it's not linked into my Steam thing. It's a key actually from Giants. Anytime I change maps, I have to go and install that manually and then add the key code to activate it. So whereas on Steam, like the Big Bud DLC, the Platinum DLC, all of that automatically loads into whatever map. That I'm playing, so that makes it a little easier. But I mean, I'm not complaining about what I have to do with the Coon DLC. Don't take it that way. I don't mind at all. And it's not like I, change maps that often. As everybody face palms, yeah. And almost. How we doing here? Ooh, it's actually going to be kind of a tight thing as to whether we actually get through this. Yeah, see, this end of the field lines up perfectly. So I'm thinking perhaps we should have started there. You never know. Alright. Ooh, look how quick that counts down. I think it's going to be close enough. We might come up a couple of feet short here, but hopefully that's all we come up. "41 meters. Wow. Or is that feet? I'm not sure what this thing measures in. Really, 6 rows, eh? This is a big field. Wow. Yeah, we're a little over. See, we were right on the money at the beginning of the field, so I think this field might be just a hair off center. Which is fine, who cares, right? We're going to have a strip of well-fertilized grass on this side, and a strip of not so well-fertilized corn on the other. But that's okay. Oh, down to 400 and change. Yeah, see the size of that bar now? There's the whole end of the... oh, please don't be hitting any of these hills. No, it looks like we'll be alright, eh? Oh, I can still raise it up a foot or two. But yeah, a little further over, because if we'd have touched one of these, it would have pirouetted this thing like a ballerina, man. Alright, we're even going to have enough spray to make the end of the run. Barely. But that's okay. This is the last field that needs any fertilization. Other than, say, like the meadow, but we certainly won't be using this thing. And bingo. There we go. Excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Boom, boom. Let's get you folded up and start heading for home. Da-da-dee-dee. No, it's still folding. Come on. Tuck them in. There we go. All put away nice and purty. Da-dee-dee. Such a low roof line, eh? Such a cheap looking tape deck. Yeah, I don't know. They didn't quite go so fancy on those details up there, did they? Alright, let's not roll it on the corner here. Oh, our green fields. So yeah, it's Loco Drive, I believe, is the folder I want to pull out. So I will be having a look at that as soon as I'm out of this episode, I think. Can really see the difference there between the grass I did actually cut and that I haven't yet. Because all the fancy little wildflowers don't grow back. Interesting. 175 liters. We really got down there. Yeah. Meh. Gotta say hello to the sheep on the way by. Yeah. Alright, so here we are. Yeah, it looks fairly square. Should do it. Well, let's see how bad we did with the parking job. Ooh, you'd almost think I knew what I was doing. No, almost. Alright, so now, a couple of things. Now, did I leave that other truck out at the digester? That's a good possibility, isn't it? Just have a look around the corner. And yeah, I guess that I did. Well, that's not good. But since I don't have the marshals, for some odd reason, I don't know why I didn't put those back in. It is so useful that I guess what we're going to do is use the big truck. I'm going up to the wood production zone. Boop, eggs, thank you. And see what has been productionated. So, let's grab our truck so fancy. I'll be back. And head on out. La 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 la. Ah. Fake mirrors. I hadn't realized. Ooh. Yeah, this thing turns a little bit weird. I suppose because I'm not used to having a solid truck body that extends that far, you know? Hey, look at that. We're doing 94k and he passed us like we were standing still. So that train's doing over 100 kilometers an hour. She's crazy, man. How's it looking? Ah, it looks good. In fact, he was doing well over 100 because we're close to that ourselves. This thing just flies, eh? Oh no, gauges work. Okay. I was thinking here the gauges were fakes. But at least the speedo and the tack aren't. Woo! Brakes are just splendid on this thing. At least at slow speeds, it stops instantly. Alrighty. Well, let's hope there's been enough production to actually make this worth it. Okay. Doesn't look like we've had much in the way of the paper and stuff. What do we got? 3 pallets of paper. 3 of those. Okay, we've still got wood chips going on. We've still got water, so it is still producing. It would appear... Okay, are you not running? And if not, why not? You got wood chips? Oh, you must be out of logs. Yeah, okay. 0 logs, alright. So we do need to deal with that, but then again, it's just a matter of throwing the log hooks back onto that guy. And then getting some of these into place, so not a big deal. Alright, now, I do believe... is it B? I thought it was B to start loading. Oh, X. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, we don't want square bales. We don't want round bales. No. There we are. We want pallets. There we are. Whew. Man, did that pack some pallets. Alright, yeah. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to do that. So. Yeah, it's okay, Gate. You had the right idea. Alright. There we go. Now we'll get to see if this isn't just a little bit more maneuverable. Alright, let's try and get in nice and close. There we go. So now, let's find our unload. We don't want center. That side, that's the one we want. Boom. Okay. Some of them, not quite, but for the most part, I think we did well. Let's just get over here and see if we can't push these into the spot. There we go. Not such a big deal. Okay. Tonskis of pallets. So now, we need paper. As we saw, we don't have a lot. But let's take what we have. And put it to use. Because little as it is, it's going to do us a heck of a lot... Oh, we didn't do that well, did we? It's going to do us a heck of a lot more good here than where it is. And yeah, I'll remember to add those little marshals back. They're so good for this sort of thing. And not that I'm complaining, this is a really good truck for this map. Really good. Alright, so now... Whoa. Alright, we managed to get up to 4. Certainly better than we had. Whoop. Come on, buddy, try it again. There we are. Oh. Okay, I did not mean for that to happen. So, can I take these off of here? No. Alright, not a big deal. Not a big deal. Oh, forgot about that pile of logs. Whoopsie. I didn't know this thing would double pack products, but I guess it reads all pallets as just pallets, right? So, well, let's see what happens. I'll probably have to come out here with the forklift and wiggly this thing out of here, but for now, okay, we don't want to be in work position anymore. Otherwise, we'll end up sucking things up. So, okay, that's giving us the unload. Excellent. So, let's pick a side. That'll do. Okay, now a question. Yes, we in fact can. So I'll bring the tractor over with the loader fork in a little bit. So there we are. It's not much, but it's certainly a start. So we should be getting production anytime. Awesome. Awesome. And with that, guys, I think we're going to call it an episode now that everybody has a chance to start producing. Because we have everything we need. We've got 30,000 liters of milk, 20,000 liters of paper, and 70,000 of pallets. So everything's there. We should be starting the production very, very quicker. Yeah. But, oh. Oh yeah, we're doing well. As I say, not the most maneuverable truck in the world, but certainly awesome for what we're doing. Alright guys, hope you, just made it, enjoyed the episode. And, not sure if we're quite, I think we got one more episode before we switch back to the other map. I'll have to have a look. But anyway, until then, this has been Species 7 for Pine Cove Productions. Take care of each other, folks, and ciao for now. I don't know why I'm coming back here. Oh well.